We're back, ladies and gents, for some more round 1 action, and today, in the TWY YouTube tournament, it is Incoherencel, or Incoherencel, or however you wish to pronounce it, versus Dragonheart. Inco. Inky boy.
Inco.
Little Inky. Inka. Stinky Inky.
No, up against Dragonheart indeed, who's brought a very small amount of units. I believe he brought like 5 or 6 units less, but he's just leveled up all of his units. Very interesting approach.
This is Rome 1 style, where you just bring no units and spam all the upgrades onto them.
He's got a unit called his general, Knodomar's Entourage. I've never seen that unit before, I can tell you that much.
What is this nonsense you're talking about? Knodomar's Entourage. Wow.
He's gone for an odd formation. Like, for example, he's got a bunch of crossbows, but those crossbows aren't really covered by anything, so he could really easily get outflanked right now, because the spears are in such a thick formation, essentially.
Oh, that non-standard formation is making me sick. Oh, so non-standard.
Maybe it's what's going to win him this game, because Inko is obviously not going to expect an attack like this.
Yeah, it's difficult to attack. It has no sort of obvious strategy around it. You don't know what he's going to do with all these units if they've started like this.
Indeed,
that
looks
could
like
be a sneaky strategy.
Map is very, very slightly in Inko's favor, actually, because there's a very slight uphill.
Slopes all the way down to Dragonheart's position.
Not a very big slope, but anyway, so yeah, Dragonheart's brought a bunch of Germanic crossbowmen. He's brought some elite Alamanic scavengers, some Germanic warband tier 1 action units, but they're decent. Some Jeweled Nobles, very defensive unit, very defensive unit, in fact, 67 armor, 149 HP, that's a lot. So Noble Germanic Horseman, and then of course his Knodomar's Entourage. So yeah, great stuff.
I can only imagine it's the best unit of all time.
Well, with a name like that, I would expect so.
Inky has brought a satisfyingly symmetrical formation. This is probably the most symmetrical formation I've seen in the tournament, which is making me very happy. So I'm definitely rooting for this one.
It is very nice, yeah.
He's got a attack group on each wing, which is 2 units of Cav and 2 units of Axe Warriors. And those Cav, I believe... I was going to say they're Axe Cav, but I'm absolutely lying. And are they exactly the same on both sides? Yes, they are. Oh, good man. Exactly the same. And he's got 4 hurlers in front, a delightfully symmetrical skirmish line, and then a delightfully symmetrical main line with spear, sword, sword, spear. Nothing too special from these units. It's just Nordic Spearmen and Nordic Warriors, generic units.
Yeah, he likes the word Nordic apparently, because he's going with Nordic Axe Warriors, Nordic Horse Raiders, Nordic Spearmen, Nordic Warriors, Nordic Hurlers.
So Nordic, I can't do it.
Nordic Raid Leader. Literally every single one of his units has the word Nordic.
So if you had any doubt about the ethnic background of this army,
they are Japanese.
Try and work it out. This is the last of the samurai. And he's got a symmetrical reserve to complete the thing, yes. Except that one of them is his general.
But yeah, you can't get it symmetrical unless you just have him by himself.
Needed to have a 3-line reserve, so the 2 Cav, then the Axis, then the general. Then I would say he's guaranteed to win. But unfortunately, that lack of symmetry is going to prove to be a massive weakness, no doubt.
I'm sure, yes. It's a very short battle,
he's
so
already
Dragonheart's going to absolutely destroy him. Let's find out whether he does or not. The fact that it's a very short battle and Dragonheart brought crossbowmen is kind of telling, because crossbowmen do that damage over a very long amount of time.
Oh dear.
And then the fact that he only brought a few units, so I can sort of already make a guess as to who's about to win this.
So you're going to predict based on unit composition. I'm going to predict based on how pretty their deployment was.
Oh, I'll base mine partially off of that as well. But let's find out who actually wins.
That symmetry.
Because this battle, or this episode, is going to be about twice as long as the battle is if we keep going like this.
Definitely. Right. 3, 2, 1. Fight each other.
Murder.
For justice. It is the, by the way, I think we didn't even see what factions it was. Was it the Danes versus the Alamans? No, Burgundians? Who are these guys? Yes. Alamans. Alamans! Almost works.
Almost.
So how are we going to start this? Inky taking his attack group out to face Dragonheart's attack group.
Dragonheart's immediately running his cavalry up like an absolute madman.
He's got a charge. He's going right for the charge. And
the general in there as well. He's going very super offensive.
No mercy
right now.
I'm going to try and blast through these
cavalry set up in a very odd manner as well, like not a wide formation.
He's going for a column attack. Probably not that effective in the game's mechanics.
Attack orders from a hurler's already coming out. Looks like he's going to charge it. Oh, what is he?
He's getting on the front of the line.
I think he's just showing off his cavalry. Like, look at my
That was a parade attack. That wasn't an attacking formation. They're in parade formation. They have taken some jabs, and they're not quite going to catch those cav. We're going to sneak away from that melee.
Looks like he's going into a just in two attack fronts. There's no center. No one has a center anymore.
No, it's just been
attacks on either
blown
side.
apart. It's just units all over the goddamn place. The symmetry.
What happened?
No, I'm quitting. This battle sucks now.
Looks like on the other side, the cavalry, the Nordic Horse Raiders from Inco, are just pulling
They are
apart.
literally running into the back of the
formation.
map. Look
Yeah,
at their movement order. They're running off the battlefield.
Oh wow, yeah.
They are not taking part in this
That
fight
is an
anytime
odd
soon.
movement, but I can
They're
see
out
why
of
he does
there.
it. Looks like one crossman is all by himself. He should just turn him around right now and just charge in
He
there.
could kill his crossbows. The rest of them are going to come in for a bit of an actual fight by the looks of things.
Meantime, he's left this Nordic hurlers fairly open there to the attack of the Germanic warband from Dragonheart.
Yeah, might be getting in there for some kills on the hurlers.
But on the other side, he's Dragonheart charging in one of his noble Germanic horsemen against 4 units there. Perhaps not the smartest charge I've ever seen in my life. But
plowed in. He's going to get out of there. He's not going to continue that fight.
Ah, the cavalry are coming back indeed to attack those Germanic.
Oh, they're coming back. He saw them. Or are they? They're stationary.
Up right there.
Crossmen are now running. Is he going to chase them down?
Crossmen have started firing.
Crossmen are just going to shoot them. Yeah, they probably should chase them down. They're taking those bolts now.
Oh wow, they're what they are.
I think he just hasn't noticed.
No, he definitely
He's microing all this other crazy crap at the other side of the
There's
battlefield.
so much stuff going on right now.
So messy. No wonder if we're getting units.
The Knodomar Centaurs is engaged as well now. I can only imagine this is about to end now for Inco because those units are absolutely legendary. Looks like he's still... Oh no, he's moving his cavalry now. Very slowly though, he's only marching them up.
They're
For
just
some reason he's not charging
strolling into battle. Many of them still just waiting around to see what happens. What else have we got going? I'm sure that we're going to have some trouble here. There's Alamanic scavengers will probably just kill all the Nordic warriors, and they are in fact doing that right now. But rear axe attack from the Nordic axe warriors. Can this turn it around? What's happening with the crossbowmen? Oh, he finally got them. He remembered this crossbowman out there. They are going to go down now.
Shame. I was hoping they would win the battle. The Nordic axe warriors are going to charge in the middle, I'm assuming. Yep, there you go. The charge is now initiated. He's going to throw some axes in the back of those units that absolutely a ton of damage. Getting the charge in there with 2-handed axes.
The charge was a bit disappointing, actually. Yeah, I think the game slight mechanical glitch actually stopped the charge.
Flying all over the place. That is lovely, lovely stuff from his action.
He's going to try and save his general. The enemy general's dead, so that's Dragonheart's gone down. Yeah, he's been taken out by those cav. He's got surrounded and destroyed.
Knodomars, what? Are you Knodomars? Entourage?
The entourage was not strong enough.
What?
And now it's going to rapidly turn in Incoherencel's favour.
Yes.
All of Dragonheart's remaining men are pretty surrounded. The hurlers doing their duty in melee. The crossbowmen now destroyed since they were forgotten at the back. So there's cav, I guess, are going to come in and end it.
Taking on 3 or 4 units at the same time here, though.
They're doing surprisingly well, considering how surrounded by amazing units they are. But I guess Bejeweled Nobles are just really good, so they can take it. They know what they're doing.
Surprised only a tier 2 unit, to be honest. It's a very, very
getting two-handed axes. Some of them losing their heads. Probably going to disadvantage them in the long run. And they are considering leaving.
I think CA just put in, like, with this Nordic Axe Warrior, like, whenever they kill a unit, it's like a 90% chance of chopping off his head. That was hard.
They want that gore. So it comes to an end. It's a close victory. That was an absolute mess. The symmetry that we all wanted from the start of the battle. I say we all. Me. I was desperate for a symmetrical fight where each side brought exactly the same units and engaged them in exactly the same way, but what I got was absolute chaos.
Chaos indeed. But the chaos worked out in Inco's favor.
Yeah, I mean, he just brought more men. I think it was so chaotic. It just ended up with more stuff once all the dust had settled and got away with it.
Indeed. Well, we don't know who he's up against yet, actually. He's going to be either up against Total War Zone or Malik of Skadi, but we'll find out. Actually, no, we will have already found out by the time you watch this video, because that's going to go up earlier. So you already know who he's up against if you watched yesterday's battle.
Now that's stressful.
It's just that we don't have the battle yet, so we don't know. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. We will see you all soon for, I think this is actually the last of the Tier 2, or Round 1 battles even, the round of 16.
Well,
it should be, but the way it might not work out that way, but it should do.
Well, round 2 should be coming up then. Indeed. The stakes are slightly higher. They're precisely twice as high as they were in round 1, but no one knows how high they were in round 1.
There's no actual number set to like height.
The grand prize of glory is hard to value, so it's hard to know what the stakes are exactly.
I lost mistake. Anyway,
we've padded this out quite long now, since the battle was pretty short, so that should make a good video.
Indeed.
So look
Until
out for
next
more
time,
padding in round 2.
quarterfinals. Have a good day and goodbye.